I would ask you what you're up to, but chances are you're stuck at home during this whole situation. I hope all is well. I am doing fine. I was driving home from work a few minutes ago and I was thinking about projection. If you haven't heard me talk about it a little bit before, psychological projection is basically somebody displacing their feelings that they might be going through psychologically onto another person, an animal, or an object of some sort. You're basically just taking all that tough stuff that you might not be willing to work through right now, but you're psychologically lashing out at other people or maybe judging other people for something they're going through because you are as well, but you don't want to think about it. Prime examples of this would be kids at school bullying other kids. They might be getting abused somewhere else outside of school, and then when they go to school, they are projecting by bullying somebody else that might show traits of whatever they're getting abused for, or just the simple fact that they are getting abused, they want to abuse somebody else to project about those feelings they're going through. You see, I bring this up because I haven't really talked about it openly too much, and I realized today that I was doing better with it, and I wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. I had this issue that I was really embarrassed about and did not want to work on, and so I projected those feelings onto other people. What I'm talking about is being overweight and not dealing with those psychological issues that I got. I was over 600 pounds. There's going to be some psychological damage there. It was there before I became that big, and I was never working on it, and it only got worse once I became over 600 pounds. So I realized as I lost a little bit of weight, I saw other people who were overweight, and I always got angry on the inside, and I judged them, but I never talked about it out loud because I felt embarrassed. I didn't understand where those feelings were coming from. Well, after doing some work of my own, on my own mental health, on my own physical health, and then doing a little bit of research, I realized I was lashing out. I was projecting my feelings onto those overweight people that I would see because they would remind me of the psychological shit I was going through but not willing to actually work through. I wanted to bring this up for a couple of reasons. There might be a few of you that watch this and you do things that you don't understand, you don't know why or where they came from. This is something to look at. Whatever issue you're having that you might feel embarrassed about, how you judge someone else, how you treat someone else, or even an animal or an object, you might want to look where it stems from because you can find out that you might be going through something psychological. Then you can work on it and you'll see that you'll treat those people better and you'll think about it a lot more than just psychologically projecting. So I'm very glad that I looked into that for myself, but I wanted to share it hoping that if you are doing that, you'll recognize it. And if you know that you're doing it already, that you'll work through whatever the actual issue is that stems from your projection. And lastly, I just wanted to give you proof that if you work on any kind of psychological issue, there is proof of your work. I have alleviated that feeling that I had before when I saw other bigger people. Now it's just sympathy. Now it's just I want to encourage them, I want to help them if I can, or I want to just be a good person to them. And that is proof that I have been working on my own issues. So whatever journey you're going on in this world, I'm right there with you, trying not to project or lash out on other people while I still work on the stuff I got going on. I hope that you can look inside and check yourself too. Much love.